So, yeah. Um, how you guys doing out there? I tend to like reading some Boruto every now and then, and currently, right now, I'm stuffing my face with some pizza, and then I'm probably gonna go read some new Ninja Turtles. Mm, 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 mm. Give me a second. Let's just hop right into this because I mean, like, gotta hop right into this and just like read. So, so we just kind of got some new Naruto content. We got this nice, beautiful Sasuke story, and then we got the Kakashi story for where they went after they had left, after Kakashi had left at the end of technically Naruto, and I guess we don't want too much of that over there. So after Kakashi had left, so at the end of Naruto, volume 72, chapter 700, Naruto, excuse me, Naruto technically ended, and then Kakashi was going on a new mission with Asuma's daughter, and so yeah, that's popping up. But this is Boruto read, and technically, we were into Boruto. I just actually, give me a second. I want to check something out real quick. Mm, 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 mm. Give me a second. I gotta switch over to the actual account real quick. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, new Naruto. So I was actually gonna call this video something different. I was thinking what I wanted to call this video. That was actually gonna be called new content or something like that. I'm eating some chicken and mm, it's crispy chicken. So mm, mm. So let's hop right into this. So domain of gods. So starts off with Ada, panel one, and Ada, she's like super duper cool, and uh hey, and she got that bisexual stature. Um, so yeah, so technically, um, no incestuous developments out there, with certain people who deal with the incestuous mindset out there. Uh, you know, incestuous sounds weird, but I understand a lot of people actually grow up to, you know, their boyfriends, their cousin or something like that. Mm, 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 mm. And she just can't. I mean, like Boruto and Kawaki, they're not falling for her charm, even though she has like a big crush on Kawaki, which is like cute, you know. I find that dope. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not gonna work for her little brother. What's wrong? Hi, sure, man. I'm always trying to peek and on. So I mean, like she's very knowledgeable. She knows what's going on, which is like extremely dangerous. That's dark. Uh, hmm, 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 hmm. Oh, huh, that's cute. So for now, she can only go about 16 years. Okay, so that means she doesn't. I mean, like Naruto still can pop up off the ground on her if they really wanted to. I mean, like Naruto, because I mean, like if Naruto's 12 and then he turns 16 and now he's like in his like 30s last time I checked, right? Or is it in like his 20s? Mm, 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 mm. I turn this chicken up. It's terrible. I don't know if one of these is goes to. Okay, sorry, this was like to be a baka. So I mean, like right now, there's a lot of people out there. I know you guys probably like the Akatsuki hat. It's actually an Akatsuki hat, but you can't even tell that it's an Akatsuki hat. And so yeah, I wear an Akatsuki hat. Just the only Akatsuki, so hey, I'm a part of the Akatsuki. But right now, our organization is actually to locate the tail beast if they manifest. Well, Kurama technically, that's kind of what it is. We speculate Kurama's gonna actually show back up. And then like right now, I don't show my face for obvious reasons. As for her, his reflects on text and any action that would reflect on him. If you guys don't know what the omen is, then you probably don't understand the process of Damien. Meaning, I don't know if Masashi Kishimoto put that in there or somebody else put that in there. So he's kind of like the Antichrist, like baby, and he kind of, for me, he personifies some type of pride from, because pride was technically kind of the Antichrist. That's kind of how I was looking at it. If you guys are familiar with certain lore, that's me. That's how I'm looking at him, as if he's, it's mansplaining again. As if he's like the Antichrist, like the baddest character in the show. I mean, like Pride was technically the baddest character in Full Metal Alchemist, which is like super duper lit, and I don't know, I like that, you know. I feel like Damien potentially could go join Cold in such a way, and that could cause problems for Ada. Damien kind of seems like he's a little bit more evil, or Damien potentially could be the main villain of Boruto. You never know. Or so many other characters could actually be like the main villain of Boruto. Because if he's gonna keep going with a Naruto based stature of a switch up, like I feel like Boruto's about to have this like, oh, you thought he was the villain, he's not the villain. Black Zetsu's the villain, and type vibe out there. Sorry, I'm spoiling Naruto, but yeah, okay. So the snack is complete. I've been over here living my life like I'm L, and actually move this over here so that way you guys can't really hear the fan while I read, and I'm actually reading on my phone because I don't know. Oh, new chapters, new episodes. I'm behind. I'm just so behind. You get 24 hours in a day, and sometimes I'm in here battling against other kind of like I got like some type of like weird superpower ELL class for people with superpowers in such a way, and because some people just don't know not to do certain things. That's it. That's the thing in a nutshell. What a crazy list of abilities! It makes my head hurt. Like seriously, Damon is in a really risky grind, but just be careful not to aim measures of attention towards him, no matter what. So, in my life reads, I like to personify that fact of you can be a voice actor, personify yourself as being a voice actor. So, I mean, like if you're reading certain things, you get to be a voice actor for that individual development out there. While you're reading the script, I guess this would actually be considered being a script that you're reading, the director's cut of a conversation out there for the background for what's to come in the anime. It's kind of like reading the script and kind of like seeing what's about to come in the anime outside of personifying the the manga industry as well. It's actually the manga industry, but outside of the manga industry, you get to personify the voice acting. So you get to technically be an English voice actor for some of these characters out there. It depends on certain conditions, but it will all rebound back to you. What? Okay, no, you mostly. Oh, is that a smirk? Like, is that? No, I think it's that because that's like a tsk. We generally use tisk in the manga industry. Want to test it? Want to test it? Nah, no thanks. Let's see. Wow, what the fuck, dude? What? Looks like it's legit, Boruto. As you just saw, you really imagine covering him? Whoa. Okay, so that's what it is. Smack, smack. Like, woot woot, woot woot. That's funny. Woot woot. Um, it's something old is that ain't normal. I've been wondering. I'm a little how the heck did you develop many unbelievable abilities? Develop wouldn't be accurate. I'm a mere human, not a god. The crafting of abilities is feat permitted only to gods. Gods. Up. God. What I did is simply transplanted things that already exist. Transplant. Explain that. Yeah, their abilities would be brought by a god. Someone who actually involved into a godlike being. Yeah, so it's not God. Otsuki Shiba Otsuki Shiba Shiba is it Shiba Otsuki who's this Otsuki Shiba, what are they, where are they, don't worry, he is no longer with us. All the existence are his remains. Oh, his remains. Do you remember what I told you about how the chocolate fruit that formed from the life on the planet is a mass colossal gigantic information and colossal energy and gigantic. Got, I say gigantic. It's genetic information, and those who be or specials that evolve their devouring those fruits, and by repeatedly undergoing chromatic resurrection, Shiva was created, cheated death, and devoured many fruits over several millennia, and eventually the accumulation led to godhood. Not really like godhood, dude, but I mean like like it's the writing, it's just the explanation in here, um, you know, I guess you probably could say he's personifying other stuff out there. God, setting aside possibly godhood, setting aside possible godhood, like go back to the original topic. You're saying these various cheat-like powers of Aiden and Damon are originally abilities that she by follow possessed. That's right. Transplanting DNA, harvesting from Shiba's remain, resulting in the overdrawing of one of or more of his abilities. You there, Tatsuke? Is what he's saying technically logical, possible? Yes, I have been listening. It's just transplanting a person's ability into someone else's, even using scientific ninja tools, would be definitely difficult with current human technology. Technically, if you actually were to personify that kind of mindset up in here in terms of like graphic novel based structures, this actually probably might be a long video, but I'm just gonna kind of jump right through this real quick. However, having, I mean, like if you were, I mean, like it's kind of like downloading their blood flow pattern. Everybody has a different blood flow, so I guess if you're mimicking somebody's blood flow pattern, you're probably gonna look like them. But probably after like Ada, after roughly 16 years of a repetition, I guess it takes like 22 days to to create a habit. And once you have created a habit, then that habit is stuck there. So it's probably like the blood flow. So you actually look the way you look based upon probably personifying some type of blood flow or blood pattern. And have it witness numbers of like beyond human intellect, like a Earthship, Craftship, side, and its young Gabaki body. I cannot say with any surety that it is possible. That's a low chicken Shikamaru. You think I make things up at this point? Don't pay my curious mind any. Don't pay my curious nature any mind to be blood. I just can't get myself to trust you. No, no, no. Go on, Adamando. Huh?
She Belle's various abilities were quite incredible. It said, without indeed to wave a sign, as with ninjutsu, he generated storms, and with a wave of his hand, and created 400 bolts with just an angry roar. Ah, it's a deadly guy. Given the name Shinjutsu, such godlike abilities, neither ninjutsu nor sagehood, they were a phenomenon equivalent to divine miracles. Kind of like when you probably could say something on a caliber. And no offense, no offense, Naruto fans. I know you guys don't really like when people bring up Dragon Ball Z, but a reference is kind of like when a phenomenon. So when if you've seen Dragon Ball Super, Broly went up against Gogeta and they were fighting and they went somewhere else. And when they went somewhere else, that's kind of like like you walking, but then again like explosions start to occur. That's kind of like a power you guys can adapt into your manga if you choose to do so. Shinjutsu, in addition, and Damon's abilities, cold claw marks, are also ninjutsu, or the Shikuri, Hikona, and the Daikoku. Ten, the Kabuki inherited from Ishiki. So basically, if you're actually like looking at this in such a way, Naruto and them, it's kind of like Naruto and them are not saying Naruto and them, they're half saying. Well, I guess you probably could say. Well, you wouldn't say alien, but I guess we just generally say out any life form that comes to our planet is considered being an alien in such a way, or refugees in such a way. It's a process of thinking, a process of communication out there, based upon whoever you're talking to, outside of the right from wrong natures that you so desperately don't want to be there, or that you want to be there. But that's a mindset. And in a murder resurrection, in fact, nature itself fundamentally attempts to produce phenomena similar to Shinjuku, doorway and signs, and the concentration of one's chakra with with all due respect, are you saying our ninjutsus are nothing more than a pale imitation of these Shinjutsu? Technically, it's kind of like if I was to analyze that in the real world, it's kind of like um, creating like a pattern, like you're talking, but then again you're pushing out some type of vibration to the point where it's making a sound. Did I offend you? I'm simply stating facts. So basically, we should be able to manifest certain things out there if we have the right type of vocal pattern, potentially. Putting aside the necessary of that, I think I don't know pretty well that the Otsuki technology capable of far exceeds our own. And I've got a question. With the Carmetic resurrection and thought to live forever, so why is he a corpse? Or did someone kill Shiba? Shibai? Shibai? Hopefully I'm saying that right. We're probably gonna search that. I don't know what really happened. It's certainly possible that he was killed. If if after many cycles of evolution, he ascended a higher dimension where a physical body isn't required. If no body is needed in either the resurrection or vessel, it is a hypothesis that Shiba deliberately discarded his body symbol because it's like, coming on, why would I want to feel pain if I don't have to feel pain? But I mean, like, here, he probably could still keep the nice sensations of touch and feel, but without that clashing, that clashing of the body is a different type of mindset up in here. But I mean, like, hey, that's the process of thinking. I see. On the other hand, it sounds like a crazy talk about if a god is meant to be a flawless being, then that theory does have some merit. Huh? Right. There he is again, doing Naruto. Thank you, Naruto. Thank you. Thank you for giving me clueless Naruto. What are you talking about? Apologies, I got sidetracked. What am I saying? What am I trying to say is that the OCP power contain hope to make that is impossible to us possible. Ah, such such as being my daughter, bringing my daughter back to life. Ah, oh, so his daughter's Delta? That'd be crazy,
Bring his daughter back to life. Back to life. Whack whack. Oh. Hmm. Don't. You shouldn't be here. I know, but I really wanted to see Ada. Don't tell me you should come out. It was okay. No. Besides the sensory, we detected you right away. At least I didn't show up over there. Just let me look at her. No, you're not looking at her. You're particularly suggestible. Come on, I'm gonna get in trouble. Please, just a few minutes. No, you're not getting a few minutes. I'll stay right here, please, pretty please. And that's who she is out there, And daughter, time to go to sleep. Doom, doom, doom. Emergency shutdown code. Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. She just flew off. I haven't run like this in ages. Poor class rep. Poor Ada. Poor Tanya. She's not possible to be able to disobey either doctor could see on me. Her programming needs to be checked. That's how strong Ada's charm is. I need to be careful too. I guess her ability is a lot more. I mean, like, come on, it's her. She's cute. I mean, like, people are gonna do it regardless. First, something I thought, bring your dead daughter back to life. You did mention before that your daughters died 12 years ago. 12 years ago. That's around when I was born. Ah, so Delta. My daughter Kibi suffered from a terrible disease. It's Delta. That's Delta, bro. Bro, that's Delta, dude. Dude, that's Delta. It's known as an unknown cause. No drugs, no cure. No cure was effective. It was a fatal illness that doctors had given up on. But I didn't. I didn't rail against them because I'd already discovered a way to resolve the situation. Let's see. Boom, boom. I make a new body via clothing. I didn't care about the ethics anymore. It seemed logical to give her a total new shell rather than fix up a defective product. After all, this was a field that I long tinkered in. The bar was significantly easier to clear. You just reading super fast, bro. Bro, you gotta slow down, dude. Dude, you gotta slow down, bro. Bro, slow down. Then developing new meds, simple. Um, Akibi died a short time later, yet I wasn't sad, at least not at the point. I plugged away in a place. Insert. I'm not gonna say it. I plugged away in a place in a race against time. I perceived Akibi's brain and succeeded in extracting. I can't even what. Oh, that's what I mean. And creating a backup about 9 months after my daughter's death. She was abruptly complete. She had Akibi's voice, her exact appearance, plus her memories. Delta. And I knew it was Delta. I knew it. 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 I knew it was her. Well, of course you knew it was her, because I mean, like, if you read comic books, we're just gonna jump right over to the panel, bro. I mean, like, come on out. You just be excited for us. Be excited for us. Be excited. Be excited. But she was a total stranger. She definitely retained Akibi's memories in full, yet she wasn't Akibi. It wasn't just her personality or her humanity is difficult to explain, but it seemed that human consciousness is more than just an. Uh, I have dyslexia like crazy, and I just don't know where the ninjas are up in here. Um, I kept remaking her, but each time she was someone more than Akibi. Akibi. Okay, even if I could create a new person, it's just not possible to reduce one who's existed before. I realized this was the domain of gods, a world that humans were not meant to step in. And it finally hit me that my daughter no longer existed.
That's when he arrived. Hey, you do know you can just do the whole little tethering of soul thing like Orochimaru, and they probably look like, oh, so he's trying to make a reanimation. No, he's not trying to reanimate her because he doesn't know how to reanimate her. And just because you reanimate somebody, it's not really them because they're gonna look all 4, 5, and 6, unless you can do that whole little create a new body and then you tether their soul inside there. But he doesn't know about that yet. So if nobody tells him about that, we should be good. We should be really, really good. He said he returned me with her as if I assist him. It's kind of like, I mean, like Naruto's parents being brought back to life, and then, but then I mean, like I feel like they did a good. I mean, like it's like they had a senseless death in such a way, and it's like, not really, because the reason why they don't have a senseless death is because of just like they're shinobi. They wanted to be shinobi. They wanted to grow up and they wanted to like cross over to the afterlife. And as shinobi, they wanted to have died on the battlefield in such a way, depending on who you talk to. And that's what Jigen as they also see also Ishiki, when he objected, when his objectives were achieved, he rewarded me by reviving my daughter, and that was the deal. I aligned with Karma as the last hope, not knowing that his goal, the chakra fruit, would come at the cost of his planet's life. Fulfillment of Kara's mission is to get your daughter back, but the planet would die. What an unintentional decision. Mm. So you gave your daughter up and decided to take Ishiki down. I prepared to do anything for her, but that's the point. If there's no planet to live on, yeah, but you do know we could place you in some type of genjutsu to the point where you believe in your parent, or do you believe your child is there? We could just leave you on your deathbed and have you recycle your lifespan almost as if you're like believing that something is there when it's actually not there. It's kind of a sad story, you know. Don't get me wrong, though. I haven't given up on my daughter at all. Jigen never specified how he was planning to revive my daughter. It's even possible he may not have ever intended to do so. But as I worked towards no, talk, talking him down, I discerned the mechanism of karma resurrected. It's what Ishiki was trying to do through vessels, and my attempt to produce Akibi using a clone was almost identical. So basically, you revived Kawaki's karma so that we can get your daughter back, bro. Kind of. I think that's what he did. My failed efforts at reducing personality, which crossed into the domain of gods, which was possibly only the miracle of godly powers, the Ishiki jutsu, the Shinjutsu Kamura. Kamura. Now I get it. What Mr. Anwanda was planning to use Kawaki's karma for. Yes, to bring his daughter back. I added Akabi's data to Kawaki's resurrection structure. And Kawaki has to do is implant Kama into a new clone body that I'll prepare. That should be enough to revive Akabi. Uh, mm, I totally thought Mr. Amuro was plotting something a lot worse. Whoop. And yes, she got to. I can't trust Amado's tale, including whether he's even really had a daughter or not. I want proof. Can you check with your Shinri again? Ah, how dare you? Shikamaru, don't you think that's a bit much? I'm just making sure. Don't take offense, Amado. Just this is my job. You're quite awesome personality, Shikamaru, but I kinda like it. Good to hear. Now, if you would. Oh, that's harsh, Uncle Shikamawa. Hey, boy, react if you can hear me. What the? I was wondering why your petty thoughts were suddenly available to me, but that's confirmed. Momoshiki! Hey, what's going on? So, a new effect that apparently arose from having supplemented some of your damaged flesh with my data. It seems our thoughts are crossing over. And I just don't understand why you were looking at
Some other stuff that I just didn't think a little boy should be looking at. I'm 12, bro. Yeah, but according to the statutes, I'm 12, dude. Just calm down. Okay, okay, let's get back into this. This isn't my draft for Jutsu. Momoshiki's thought are echoing inside of my head. God, it's grating, but never mind. Just don't let Kawaki catch on. I'd rather not tangle with him again. Uh, about what Amada said, there's something about it. You distrust him too, just like Shikamato. Then again, that whole part about gods and Shibi, it was sounding real shady to me. Sorry, but Ishibi part is true. He was an Otsuki who Amado correctly guessed is no longer in this dimension. But for real, the same with Shinjutsu. I too have observed this plan a long time and have an intimate understanding and make in intimate understanding of an exact of it's a senjutsu. Basically, this is getting super duper fire up in here. I like this little conversation is going on. I'm like, but there's no action, so why are you looking at it? Oh, because that's where the action is at. Then you're saying he's laying about his daughter. Who knows? I have no knowledge of that. It's Ada's ability that is bothering me. Amado arrested that Ada's ability, that her ability, she's so hot. She's so hot. Just like the thought process of hanging out with a girl like that is like super duper hot. Like having her cook ramen noodles for me is just like such a vibe. Dude, you're like 50 years old. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so and her Shinraga certainly so. However, the love charm power cannot be. So what of it? As I said just now, I know all Shinjutsu, but I have never heard of such an ability, and so it is possible that Amado is lying. What are you saying? That it is a type of scientific ninja tool or something? Plus, why would he need to lie about that? I mean, you're the daughter. Indeed, that is what the reason. That is what raised the question. It was only a quick peek, but Amado daughter Shinzo Akibi did exist. She died when she was 24. At the very least, those incidents he told us about were all true. Happy now? Thank you, Ada. I appreciate your help. Yeah, appreciate your help. Hey, now that's it. You question my honesty and have nothing else to say. I'm just doing my job. I mean, this is my job. The reason for the distrust lies with you. Simple. You should tell me how to know in the first place. And don't pretend you're innocent when you're criticizing others. And what about the situation? Yeah, how long will we be linked? It's not as if it's not as if it's not as if I want to be doing this either. Or thoughts are leaking to each other against our will. Oh, he's gonna have some demon. He's gonna have some real nasty in that head back there. That's easy for you to say. You better not be trying to trick me. Uh, babble away. I, for one, hope it will be brave. Okay, so hopefully a piece of the nine tail chakra got transferred over to Boruto while he was 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9 and 10. But I mean, like, hey, boom, boom, ding. You found me. You find me. You couldn't have gone that far away. Don't let them escape. You. That just ain't what a friend does. You had me. Whoop up the bum. Mitsuki found him over there. You managed to truly have angered me. Whoop, dop, dop, ping, 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 dum, pum, pum. What is that? Whack, 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 ping, ping, ping. Ah, that boy having that deja vu. That boy's in there having that good deja vu up in there. Thank you guys for watching this. It was a nice little cute little video for you guys. These is like nice little cute credits. Okay, so we just pop right over that and it says Babylon. I for one hope it will be brave. And then that's so Raven. He just did that so Raven thing. And
too much to do, and it's a conversation at the moment, and it's a you know nice little power, and then we got some nice little cute, and then boom 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 boom. What was that? Mm, looks like you're good at my powers too, my boy. Yes, yes, yes. Looks like Boruto might have Ishiki's powers. I mean Ishiki. I keep saying that. Momoshiki's powers to see the future. But outside of that, guys, thank you guys for watching this. Thank you guys for tuning into this. I'm about to actually probably start up a whole new live video and just like read some more stuff in here. Hopefully, you guys like my nice little Boruto backdrop. It's gonna switch sporadically, but I mean, like, hey, we're out there looking for tail beast and stuff like that. And actually, we're just really kind of trying to make sure we can, if Kurama's gonna manifest again, because after they kill the host, then after they kill the host, then Kurama's gonna manifest again. Now, Kurama potentially could have found a way to burn himself out of Naruto's soul, or detach himself from Naruto's spiritual essence, to the point where he's gonna manifest again, and then now we'll have a big giant guard dog, just like we seen in the little Road to Ninja kind of like chapter art in such a way right before the movie came out. But I mean, like, hey, it's promotion art. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, so Boruto just found out. I actually speculated. So I mean, like, he's probably got Momoshiki's power, and being able to see the future. And then, hey, potentially, like he said, it's in another dimension. We just got so much to talk about with just Boruto and Naruto. New Naruto. Now we got new Naruto. We got one, two, three new Naruto series. And the first one has to deal with technically Boruto. The second one is technically Sasuke's story, and now the third one is Kakashi's story, which actually sparks off as being a more recent event versus the event that we currently have. So shouts out Boruto, shouts out everything else out there. I love you guys. Peace out, and deuces later. Later.